got plugged on the speed dial. I live my life fast, my foot on the gas, I live what I dream now. And you mad cause I brag, I go get the bag, they know I'm a cash cow. For my haters, I ball out. Got the money, don't need the clout.
What's up guys, it's NinjaCat here. Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to go over the new Sombra rework in the new season of Overwatch, and I'm going to go over some new tips for this new Sombra rework, and we're also going to find out if this new Sombra is really better than the last one, because there's a huge debate in the Overwatch community right now, so stick around for more. If you guys like this type of videos, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to like and subscribe. Also, join my Discord server, there'll be the link in the description below. I'm always active in the server if you guys want to talk to me, and I've just started doing some more Overwatch coaching, so you'll find me in the Overwatch server or my own server. So if you guys want some help and some VOD reviews, then feel free to submit some replay codes in my server or the Overwatch official server as well. I will take a look at your replays as well, so yeah, stick around, enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, so since Sombra's entire kit has been tweaked, there's definitely newer strategies to playing the new Sombra. So I'm going to go over every single change there is to your kit, as well as some tips for the new Sombra kit as well. So first off, the deployment time for her stealth mode has it has a really fast speed now. So once you're not taking damage or attacking for 2 seconds, you're basically just going to swipe across your screen and then you're invisible like that. So now that you know this, it's actually like a passive thing, so you're not going to have to press shift anymore because shift is now another ability. So now that you're invisible and you're not taking any damage or anything, you have a 30% speed boost, and I'm pretty sure this is a lower statistic than the old Sombra, so you're not moving just as fast, but it still feels pretty fast, so it's not a big difference. And the shift ability is now a virus, which you can shoot out at your enemies. It's a pretty slow projectile, and it's not a hit scan, but it does 100 damage in a matter of two seconds or something. And it also does this damage faster if the enemy is hacked. So it's damage over time in this given time, right? So it's great if you want to finish some enemies off, and obviously it's not easy to aim on Sombra if someone's jumping around if they're scared. After you hack them, they're going to be really scared and they're going to jump around. So we all know that. We've all been there for all of you guys Sombra mains out there. But this new ability is definitely good for picking off the enemies when they're just jumping around and they're like 1 HP or so. And obviously you can out heal this, but it's just a good addition to the game right now. And it's just a way that they want to balance the Sombra kit. So this is just a new ability for the shift button. And the hack hasn't really changed yet, except the fact that you will be revealed when you hack enemy players. So you're not just going to be able to sit around and just hack the players for fun, because you will have to wait another 2 seconds before you go back invisible. So you should pick your targets out wisely, and obviously it's the same drill. Go for the supports, you have to go for them. And yeah. So the other ability is her teleporter. Now, it hasn't really changed much, except now you can't just place them down. Now you have to think of it as an ender pearl, and if you guys don't play Minecraft, basically you throw it, and after a quarter of a second, you're teleporting straight to where you throw your translocator. So, knowing this, it's riskier to play Sombra now, and it's definitely harder to play. So you can't just teleport all the way across the map to a medkit, and now you have to use more like an ender pearl. So after hacking someone, and if you fail to kill them, well, things get really sticky for you, because you're gonna have to throw this ender pearl or translocator, not an ender pearl, but think of it as that way. You're throwing this translocator away from the battle, so you really have to plan out your your escape route. You're jumping on a support and you can't kill them, and then they're starting to get you pretty low. You have to make sure you know your environment around you, so you know where to throw this translocator and get the hell out of there. So these are just a few tips for the new Sombra kit. The virus, I would say, since after you hack someone, you definitely want to get this 100 points of damage over time in a faster rate, right? So it's harder to hit the virus if you're up close or even far away, because in both situations the virus could do you no good, because if you're close, the enemy is going to be really hard to hit because you have to flick it. If you're far away, the virus moves slow and it's not going to hit anyone at that rate. So when you hack someone, like I said earlier, they're going to get scared, they're going to jump around, it's going to be hard to hit them even with a machine pistol. So some people would suggest that you use the virus on them and then hack them, and it's worth losing a little bit of time for that ongoing damage to deal to settle in. But if you have really good aim, obviously just hack, go for the virus, and machine gun pistol them. So this is a new strategy for the virus. It's definitely good if you're trying to pick off enemies at low health. Definitely just try to get that, you know, interval of time for the 100 points of damage over time, like in a hacked interval. So make sure to just like maximize the amount of damage you can get, because now the new Sombra can actually stack up more damage at the end of the game. If you just look at the stats of the games right now that you play with your Sombra teammates, they definitely get more damage than before because they're not teleporting all across the map just to get to a medkit, and instead they're using an Ender Pearl-like device to just zip around the map and then quickly get back into battle and use this virus to deal extra damage. So the new Sombra kit has really changed things up. Overall, it has made it a slightly harder to play, but it has, you know, it takes more skill now, obviously, and Sombra players are definitely going to have to, you know, find a way around this, and I think it's not really that hard to play. It's pretty easy to pick up because after you teleport, you have a reduced cooldown time for your invisibility. So pretty much after you teleport, you're already invisible, and it's going to be tough to find Sombra players after that. Unless, of course, you're playing infinite ammo and spread like D.Va or Sigma. Sigma has infinite and he has some splash damage. D.Va has a lot of range and she's technically a hit scan, so yeah. Knowing your counters as Sombra is pretty important as well, because like Sombra doesn't really have any counters except for like some splash damage and infinite ammo heroes, so you just want to watch out for those because they can really spot you out, and you know, once you take damage you're out of invisibility and you're probably going to be screwed if you're too close to them. So these are the new strats for the new Sombra, and honestly, there's probably going to be more coming up because a lot of people are just learning Sombra right now. I would definitely recommend learning Sombra because like right now, with the current state of the game, everyone's still learning. Like, it's just like a new hero came out, even though it's not really a new hero. Think of it as like when Kiriko came out. I encourage all of you guys to learn Kiriko back then because people are still getting used to Kiriko, and Kiriko's, you know, people aren't familiar with it. How do you counter Kiriko back then? Well, now obviously you have, you know, you would know the counters to Kiriko right now, but back then everyone's still getting used to it. Just like right now, everyone's still getting used to the new Sombra. Obviously, the new Sombra is kind of scary now, but honestly, if you stick with your team, the Sombra's not going to be able to do anything to you. But, you know, there's going to be more strats developed in the future. So I highly encourage you to learn some new heroes as well because, you know, same reason. People aren't used to new heroes. They won't know how to counter it. And, you know, people won't know what to expect. So this is really the advantage of learning a new hero. You might be able to learn it faster than the other people playing the game. So I think that's going to do it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Pain is inevitable.
System compromised. Feeling much better.